Hello everyone. You are all probably aware of the fact that the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji on last Saturday, that is on 27th May 23, chaired the 8th Governing Council meeting of the Niti Aayog, and there were about 100 agendas about states' development activities in the said meeting. You are equally aware of the fact that there were certain opposition states, that is non-BJP states, decided to skip the meeting. In today's deliberations, we are not going to discuss any political issue because I am not a person from politics at all. But we'll discuss about this impact of skipping meeting and how it is really going to impact the people of the country, more particularly the people of the concerned states. Friends, we have decided to discuss this issue into three parts. Otherwise, you will not understand because it is not a political discussions. We'll first discuss what for Niti Aayog is. Many people do not know. And what is Niti Aayog's main scope of work? Second, we must know what Niti Aayog did in the last 10 years. Is it simply a proposal authority or discussions table, or it means business? And third most important factor, we'll discuss about the PM's executive authority. These three important areas are to be discussed to understand why it is considered that this skipping hurts the state's financial and economic position. But before that, I will request all of you to give your comments, liking, and also subscribe the channel. And one most important request I will do today, please share this video to spread the knowledge. This country needs only one thing, that is education, second education, and third education. And how education is possible? It is only possible by spreading the knowledge, and that you have to do. And this is our job. We are not politicians. We are pro-development. We want people to live happily. We want people to get nice treatment in the hospitals, good living conditions. We do not want politics. So friends, this is possible only through educating people, and you have to take a very significant role in this. Friends, you have to give me few minutes time to listen my deliberations. It is highly educative, and particularly those who are sitting for the UPSC exams or competitive exams, they must know what is Niti Aayog, what they have done in the last 10 years. These are very, very important. And then we'll discuss how states have lost the opportunities. Niti Aayog is considered as the think tank of India. I am not talking about any states. It is the country as a whole. They think about the country. Now you can ask me, what thinking? It is not only confined in the development or economy or industry. No, they think overall development of the country, including social areas, economical areas, financial areas, unemployment issues, social issues, everywhere, health issues, all areas, they are the think tank. And they are supported by well educated, researched people. Best minds, best thoughts are playing in the Niti Aayog office. Friends, it plays a very crucial role in providing evidence-based policy recommendations and strategic guidance to the government. What is evidence-based? Evidence-based means not based on statistics, not based on some economic principles. It is based on real happening in the country. That is called evidence-based. If there is a flood, they will give their comment based on physical inspections of the whole issue, and then they will recommend. They will not recommend based on certain principal policies or thoughts of certain economists. Here is the difference. Its expertise and research capabilities help in identifying challenges, formulating solutions, driving the country's development agenda. By promoting inclusive growth, cooperative federalism, and innovations, Niti Aayog acts as a catalyst for transforming India into a sustainable and equitable society. So you can understand, it is the think tank for the overall activities of the country, from social to economic positions, to labor, to industry, every areas they are thinking, including our health, tourism, everywhere they are there. Now, you can ask me a question. Sir, the Niti Aayog was introduced in the year 2015 and today 23. Tell me what they have done in the last, say, 7 years. I will give you one by one example to establish how Niti Aayog helped India to grow. The digital India concept was given by Niti Aayog. It promoted the Digital India initiative, which aimed to transform India into a digitally empowered society. And I would like to tell you in this regard that digital concept and digital implementation in our country will help to reach 10 trillion economy by 2030. Second, most important area is a sustainable development goals, ESG concept, which we are discussing today. These are all conceived by Niti Aayog, and this is being implemented. Third, GST. There are many people who had advocated against GST. And today, you know, our collection per month has exceeded 1,50,000 crore. In the month of May, our collection was 1,57,000 crore. This GST concept and its implementations was completely monitored by the Niti Aayog. Fourth, most important area Auto innovation mission. India needs research. Today, capital means research. Previously, we used to mean land, labor, capital organization. Capital means money. No. Today, the concept is different. Today, capital means your technology. And that technology will come only from research activities. And you know, the Niti Aayog launched the aim to promote a culture of innovations and entrepreneurship in India. It established auto tinkering labs in schools, auto incubation centers, and the auto community innovation centers, fostering a spirit of innovations among the youth. So, innovation is taking a shape. Friends, you all aware of the fact. Fourth, aspirational district concept has been introduced by the Niti Aayog. What is that? There are around 200 plus districts which have been identified by the Niti Aayog, including 5 districts of West Bengal that need lot of financial, administrative, social support by the government. These have been identified and resources have been allocated to those 200 plus districts for their development. This is also a concept of Niti Aayog. Ease of doing business. India is gaining its importance in the world map because of ease of doing business positions. It has improved the position. We have to improve further in the areas of labor regulations, tax regulations, various legal reforms, etc. These are also suggested by the Niti Aayog. Next, agricultural and rural development. Today, the robust growth which we are expecting from the farm sector, as you know, that India clocked GDP of 7.2% in 22-23, not because of the industry, but mainly because of the agricultural growth in the last year. And that agricultural growth is supported by Niti Aayog's various principles. Now you can ask me a question, Mr. Chatterjee, why you are asking and discussing about Niti Aayog? We have to discuss about the skipping of the CMs in the Niti Aayog meeting. But no, you must know what they have lost. Another area where Niti Aayog contributed significantly, that is in the health and education sector. Today, Ayushman Bharat concept, it is whose concept? It is whose proposals? That is also Niti Aayog. So I have given 8 specific examples where Niti Aayog contributed significantly for the today's India. I have just given 8. There could be 800 areas. But I have just given you the most important points. Now, I will discuss what is PM. Why he is considered to be the CEO of the country. Because you must know what these 8 states have lost. Skipping of this meeting means skipping of the ideas formulated by the Niti Aayog and discussed by the highest think tank of the country. It is the think tank for the country, that is 140 crore people. If a meeting is conveyed by a CEO of a company as a VP or executive officer, can you imagine to think to skip the meeting? Because CEO has the total power of the entire organization. And I am going to discuss what is PM. And I will give you the reference of the Constitution of India's specific article. You have to understand a meeting where the think tank of the country is present and where a person is in the chair of Prime Minister and chairing the meeting, who has the complete executive functions. What executive functions? I will explain that. And then you think, skipping of such meeting, is it good for the country? Is it good for the state? Or it is for certain political advantage? Now you understand what is PM. He is considered as the CEO of the country. If you have to know what is CM, you must see Article 74 and Article 75 of the Constitution of India. I am giving reference of article of the Constitution of India. Article 74 states that there shall be a council of ministers headed by the Prime Minister to aid and advise the President in the exercise of his functions. The Prime Minister is the head of this council of ministers and plays a crucial role in the decision-making process of the government. Friends, this video is not a political video, it is an education video. So you must know what is Niti Aayog and you must know your PM's functions, PM's authority. Now, if we have to come to the Article 75, which is very, very important, that Article 75 deals with the appointment of the Prime Minister. It states that the Prime Minister shall be appointed by the President and the other ministers shall be appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. This gives the Prime Minister the power to select and appoint members of the Council of the Ministers. Friends, the Prime Minister is often considered as the CEO. Why? Because he has a huge executive authority. 2, he has a complete leadership role. 3, he represents country and not the states. He is answerable to the whole country and not to any specific state. And now, regarding decision-making authority, he is the top one. He is the number one to take any decisions on any subject in the country. I'll give you some examples. The Prime Minister is involved in critical decision-making process. Now, related to what? Governance, legislations, all new bills, these budgets, finance budget, everything need to be approved by the Prime Minister. National security, economic policies, international relations, they make important decisions that impact the country's welfare, similar to how a CEO makes decisions for the success and growth of a country. Now you consider a meeting is being convened where the Honorable PM is holding the chair, supported by the most senior ministers and officers of the central government. There are some special invitees like Honorable Finance Minister, Honorable Commerce Minister, all central ministers, all major secretaries, principal secretaries, chief secretaries, and then Niti Aayog, who are coming out with various proposals. According to my information, there are about 100 proposals. And a discussion takes place. By whom? By 36 states. Represents 766 districts in the country. In our country, there are 76 districts. They are represented by 28 plus 8, 36 states head. And in that meeting, they get the opportunity to get the attention of the Honorable PM, represent their various issues. Every state has its own issues and difficulties. There are some resource problem, there could be some relief related problem, there could be some flood related problem, there could be some agriculture related problem, there could be some education related problem, there could be some terrorism related problem. The country has various issues. India is a very big country. 766 districts, 36 states. And in that meeting, all the states which are present today, they are getting complete opportunity to represent their issues and get the matter sorted out. And if you are not there, then who suffers? You, no, not the state chief minister or the head of the state, the people of the state. Now that is why we feel that this skipping of the meeting means skipping of the opportunities. And you can always say it is a historical mistakes on the part of the states who have decided or who have decided to skip this meeting. Because you are meeting not for your own party, you are meeting for the development of your state. And the meeting of Niti Aayog is not meant to discuss any political issues. It is meant to discuss development issues, where you are getting the opportunity to come across the Honorable PM and various central senior ministers to interact, represent your issues and get the matter sorted out. And that is why we feel this is a missed opportunity, and boycotting PM's meeting in Niti Aayog is nothing but missing of opportunities of the 7 or 8 states who decided not to attend the meeting, maybe due to their some political compulsion. Friends, our discussion is not political, it is only for education and knowledge. If you don't forward this message to these deliberations, people will not understand what is Niti Aayog mean for, who is PM, what is his power. Friends, I will be also sharing a very, very important information. This may not be directly related to this subject. Do you know that the chairman of the Nuclear Command Authority of India, who holds these positions, there are 4 members in this particular committee. Committee means Nuclear Command Authority, that is handling nuclear weapons. There are 4 members. The Honorable President of India, the Honorable PM, the Honorable Defense Minister, and the Chief Army Officer. And who is the chairman? It is again the Prime Minister of India. So you can expect what a huge decision-making authority he has. And such person is present in the meeting. And who are attending the meeting? 36 states coming out with their various issues, demands on various areas. Skipping of such meeting means what? You can understand. So friends, this is not a political deliberation. This is a educational deliberations. Must understand what Niti Aayog is, what PMO is, what is his constitutional powers, and missing of this meeting means what to the country and to the people of the country. Thanks very much for your patient hearing. I know I took little more time this time. Thank you.